Hello, JCPS. This is Christy Rogers, your Education Solutions Consultant for Jefferson County Public Schools. Wanted to take a few moments and talking about converting content in files that you have uploaded into Smart Learning Suite Online into independent activities that students work on at their own pace, or collaborative or group activities that students work on together. Now you'll see I have a file here, my trip, the Great Barrier Reef. This was formerly a Google Slides file. And so if I scroll through here, you can see my slides. Now, what I can do is actually, for example, on page 2 here, the question or the comment is, what was my favorite part of the trip? Now, let's say I wanted students to add a thought or some feedback or provide their own ideas about what they thought the best part of the trip would be had they taken it. You'll see down here at the bottom, I actually have the opportunity to take what was once this Google slide and convert it to either an individual handout activity or a collaborative workspace activity. And again, the difference is they work independently on their device or in a team. So on this page, I want to turn this into an independent handout activity. And you'll see if I preview it, what happens is my students have tools like an inking tool, an erasing tool. They actually have texting tools as well where they can type using a keyboard or insert images or hyperlinks. Now, when I'm actually running this activity, I have the opportunity as the teacher to see all of my students and to select their work and actually pop in and take a look at what they're doing and provide real-time feedback. Now, not only can I do that for independent handout activities, I also can convert one of the pages in this Google slide to a collaborative workspace activity by selecting that. In this type of activity, what happens is when I start running the activity, you'll see when I scroll down, there's my student handout. When I click on student progress, anybody, of course I don't have any students in my class right now, but anyone who is in, their name would appear and I could select it and again see their work, their independent work in real time as well as provide real-time feedback. In the workspace collaborative activity, I actually set them up into teams. I divide them into teams. So let's say I have 2 teams. I could organize those teams with a drag and drop if I needed. And then when I start that workspace, they actually begin their work on the same page, but on their independent devices working together. I can select their team at any time, take a peek at the work they're doing, and provide, again, real feedback that shows up on their devices. So again, if I go back into editing, I can turn any of these slides, any of these former Google slides into um, either an individual handout activity that students work on independently on their device or a collaborative workspace activity that they work on in teams that I have set up. And I use that convert to activity button after I have selected the slide itself.